Myself, Shekhar Chakravarti from Pranavananda Vidya Mandir, Lumding. It's a CBSE affiliated senior secondary school run by Bharat Sevashram, an international philanthropic organization. We were teaching for all these years. We have found that a shift is required because what Tagore said at one point of time, parrot making, we are actually making parrots. The world is technology driven, and we have to adopt ourselves soon. Otherwise, we would remain the dinosaurs, and at some point of time we will get extinct. So change is what is required right now in education system. In 2017 only, during the session of Atal Tinkering Marathon was there throughout India, and in that our school, among the 6,000 schools, got ultimately selected among the top 100. And then when top 30 were selected, our school was there, and in that top 30, in different categories were there. And in smart mobility category, our school topped the list. We started this journey, we are changing the things, and we are fortunate enough that suddenly we got a call from the in charge of Northeast, Swami Sadhananandji Maharaj. He was the in charge of Bharat Sevashram Sangha, the chief coordinator of Bharat Sevashram Sangha Northeast, chief organizer rather. So Swamiji made a call and told that Dr. Chinmay Sarkar, who completed his PhD from Kharagpur IIT, and he had his wide experience in corporate field as well as in education sector. He wanted to wants to come to our school. So this was something, is a pleasant surprise there. So yesterday only, that is on 12th, we got the chance to meet, and we had a session with the teachers, started a session with the teachers, and beautifully explained what sort of education actually we have to go with now onward. Okay, so I found that these things actually match the things that we were also thinking, and government also were thinking in that direction. So the best thing that I liked, 7 points. First one is empathy. So they have to understand actually what the students want, and the whole learning should be student-centric. Maximum freedom should be given to them. Then it should be a collaborative effort. Collaboration should be there. It's not only with the students and among the students only, rather it would be with students, teachers, and even in the society. A full collaboration is required. Then comes question. In his speech only, when he was just taking the organizing the workshop, conducting the workshop, at that time he stressed that teachers should go on questioning why 5 times. It would be a sort of trial and error method. Until and unless they go to a particular solution to that problem, they should go on asking the questions. Then creativity automatically comes there. It's quite natural that creativity would be there. It is required there, because what exactly happened, we have seen in the long run, in the traditional system of education, they get marks. Parents were satisfied, teachers were satisfied, school is satisfied, society is satisfied, the students are getting marked, school is coming with a good result. But basically, what is not developing in children is the creativity. Now, stress should be there in creativity, because in next 10 to 15 years, we would see that with this kind of traditional teaching and traditional method of learning, the children would remain jobless. So it's very much required that we have to take a step forward and think beyond their schooling. Okay, what would happen to them, how they would establish themselves in the society in a new environment, in a new technologically sound environment, how in a new world. Comes exploration. Okay, we have to give them sufficient space to explore. Okay, most of the time in the teacher-centric education that we were giving in the traditional way, they never get the chance to explore, and that's why their creativity suffers. We have to give them sufficient space for experimentation, and at the same time, last that Sir pointed out there is continuous improvement. Okay, it should not stop, because it's a milestone only they are achieving. Once we achieve that milestone, we have to set another milestone to achieve. Day-to-day process, when they are implementing this innovation and experimentation in learning, I would be with them, inspire them to go forward, think beyond. And as a school leader, it's my responsibility to tell them that we have to see that it's not our duty to make them pass in the exams only with good marks. Mostly, we have to develop this thinking process of theirs. We have to change the whole mental setup of the children so that they can embrace whatever is good, what is bad. They have to embrace and the new process of education. They should think that getting marks in exam will not lead them to their desired goal. What is mostly required, they have to develop their thinking process. They have to think out of the box, and they should come out. Only then only they will come out successful. And regarding this, another thing is here. It's very difficult. I know. Only say 30-40% of the teachers are accepting it. Rest of them are still resisting. But I'm sure that with time, everybody would accept it, accept the change, and they would also be innovative. They would also understand that with this current situation, whatever education we are providing is not going to lead the children, to their desired goal. I insist the teachers to teach in such a way they must realize that our purpose is not to make them only get marks. Our purpose is to develop the creativity in them. Okay, so that they can explore the whole area and implement the same thing. Okay, learning by doing. Through experiential learning, they should come out with something new that can be useful for society, not for them only. Only then they will be successful. Otherwise, what would happen? They will have their degrees, but they would remain jobless.